Give Africa might to hold up the freedom light.
Our motto, freedom and justice, is just right. We gave Kofi Annan to the UN, Azonto to the world.
We have gold and diamond.
Who is best in the world?
And our food, oh, so delicious. Fufu, banku, wache, you name it. This is my motherland, lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, think it's a tiny. Oh, what need a hey, what need done a hey. Many my family,
Yeah, good afternoon. Ebe chacha mo nyina se bi obi a ho ye. Aye nyankopon daroma ya won kwa. Nti no. There are sida be manyame. Sorry sir, initially network nenya papa. My restart my phone, so I hope say ebe kama. But now I'm say the phone and kasa data na ya chuma. Nti you could wait about Kuwait about 134. About 135, yes. And then said you kind on there, and you could wait for our meeting kakra so, program no ever shall say very soon, but I decided say if I be 7 be about the lunar eclipse I expect some few hours from now. Yes, I'm in Kuwait. So I'm young. I'm in Kuwait, and it's 1:36 now. I didn't know. I had the eclipse of the moon, a lunar eclipse, and I expected Uncle Phoebe brain after from me. I will be able to say what is happening and all that. And there were questions in the door, so I felt that because I may answer will be individual. I bear damn say my brain. I decided to say, meet me by life short to be, and I had to explain it, So the bear a been better what is happening. And it will Kuwait, we are late, man. When we'll be starting soon. The Abepa say, Obama, why I had Nawaba. But your Kuwait, and our friend, Sister Stena, or any of the Kuwait executives, on bed directed to be a program. No. I didn't know questions, I will be not write them down and then come. Yankopon we na bro mu a ebetimi atena se na ye one-on-one meeting. Na pacha obetimi share video no I obetimi share it so that people can, because many people need be some question what is the meaning of the lunar eclipse na ba no be see if a blood moon and all that. So I feel say I have to explain what it means, and that from metaphysical point of view what the meaning. Science for more explanation. And to be do side with the science explanation, but there are some areas that because when they say speculation, because they don't have much idea about some few things, they use their own brain to explain it. So like I said, science that there are some points it seems they need so much information about, they turn to speculation and then try to think of something, some hypothesis, some assumption, and then kind of create something big. Then they hear say be discuss it. So obey me, I share the video, like the video. I mean, get to show appreciation. Yeah, Mr. Aqua, you're welcome, Vice President. And what is the meaning of the red or the blood moon? They didn't kind of say inside 21st century, Ibenya 230 lunar eclipses in the 21st century. 230 different lunar eclipses. And among all the 230, 85 of them will be total eclipse. And a full total, or whatever you may call it, eclipse. Which means that there will be complete total eclipse. 85 out of the 230 within this century. Because the century, that's what you say. No. Every free 2001, 2002 up to 2021, will be free about 100 years time, maybe enter into another one. I guess 1 century, So within this period, the 1990s, by 19th one, I guess, and about 20 years, 1 century, From the 20s, and I have him another one, so now another century, like that, 100 years. Okay. and 230 and a eclipse is a lunar eclipse, not a solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse I expect. And out of the 230, more 85 a total eclipse, total lunar eclipse. Now they are expecting a nay. Okay, what we expecting today, 27th, and tomorrow 28th, And idea the total eclipse a lunar a bit cheaper. What do I say? Among all the 230 lunar eclipses they be experiencing this 21st century, emu 85 a total lunar eclipse. It means a be full, the whole moon will be covered. And among all the 85, the be experiencing a year May 27th of July 2018. I be kwakodu be before be experiencing on the 28th of July 2018, And a year be cheaper. Okay, it will last for 6 hours, 14 minutes from the beginning out to the end. By the time but so many be covered fully or completely, it will last for 1 hour, 43 minutes, and then 35 seconds. I hope you are following. The American say, in this 21st century, you be experiencing 230 different kind of lunar eclipses. And among the 230 lunar eclipses, 85 be a complete eclipse, lunar. And among all the 85, they be experiencing a nay, say, any or China 28. And the eclipse in the 21st century, a better pa. That's a lunar eclipse in the 21st century, and a best stay for a very long time. Okay. Now, like I said, the whole processing from the beginning to the end, and it lasted for 6 hours and 14 minutes. But the time when who said, but so many I read, a bell lasted for 1 hour, 43 minutes, and then 35 seconds. So this is what we are expecting. Now, but so many be very reddish like blood. It's a moja. Until you actually didn't say blood moon. Okay? And until you find a blood moon, and into the point, and it says science of what church the moon. And like I said, we the metaphysical students, it seems that my network and I have some. It's not far. Let me switch it to my phone. So, like I said, we the metaphysical students, we do side with the scientists, the astronomers, because the information they give, are very nice and accurate. But at times they get to a point that they don't have much information to give. So what they do is they speculate. They create some kind of assumption, some hypothesis, and then they will get some meaning. And because some of us cannot go up there physically, then they will give us, they tell us whatever it is there. Nana Sunkwa said, this is my first time watching. Please, how can I join your group? Yeah, country be I was to be an okay platform so obi who country no. As I get his normal telephone number, obi pick back on now on your mark as I'm added to the group. So what we're going to do today is that we're going to explain the meaning of eclipse in general. We are now interested about what is going to happen today and then tomorrow. It's a very long story. Science don't have any idea about this story. So they will tell you the positioning of the moon, the positioning of the earth, and the positioning of the sun will create solar eclipse. And based on the position again, it will create a lunar eclipse. The scientists, they are saying, say, solar eclipse, and they say, bosome eba be hye awia ene asase ntamu a na a create solar eclipse. Name during lunar eclipse, and that's the eclipse of the moon, no? Bosome no ebe hye asase nechi na asase ne shadow no bosome no ababeda ase. So asase no shadow no kokoto bosome no so a na ma bosome no abaye na it's like it has been covered, and based on the rays of the sun now very reflected on the surface of the earth, you know, now project it into the moon, then it will give the moon color. Okay, so the point is science is true, they've gotten some information, but the fact of the matter is we are not saying bosome not saying asase no. Okay, the moon is bigger, the sun is bigger than the earth. So how is it possible say bosome na so say asase no masase ne shadow betumi aye den cover bosome no totally? Because the theory say bosome no so saying asase no bosome ni rays no kura na e ba asase no so a it will not come directly to only the earth. E be expand and bosome no so wa ase and so saying asase no. So it means that definitely the shadow of the earth cannot entirely or completely cover the moon na so saying no. Okay, like I'm saying, it's a science. They've done so well. They are actually helping the material world. Many things, almost discovering all that. You know, yes, it's good, but at times they don't have some information, and instead of them to say they don't have the information, they have to find something to tell us. So yes, partially they have given us some information, but the scriptures speaks about this occurrences billions of years before. Say even you discover some. Gadgets are able to you ask yourself, thousands of years are not IT and you're strong any gadgets are record space in the our masters, the astrologers, were able to tell you the positioning of the stars, the positionings of the planet, without any spaceship or any device be they could because they were spiritually empowered and they could see the positioning. It's like at the same. They could see the positioning of the stars, the planets, and whatever. No so the science of astrology has been existing since thousands of years. Time Ben and science says so what it means is that yes, science they get access to many information, but enya na omokana devices and enya information from. And then omunya information be the ba, but be omunya information what they do is they will tell us something just to make us happy. So, Nokrani said, there's a big story, a very great story behind eclipse, either eclipse of the moon or eclipse of the sun. So, I want to just give you a gist of it. A very long story. I'll try to summarize it, and I think it's going to help you. Okay? First thing is some millions of years ago, not 100 years or millions of years ago, the demons and the demigods, they were all trying to become immortal. So they will live forever and ever. So they try all means trying to become immortal. The demons were trying their own, the demigods were trying their own. They couldn't. And the master of the demigods told them, say if they want to immortal, as I see we see ocean, my friend says salt ocean. Oko other planet it was ocean of sugar. Some other planets we have ocean of honey. And some other planets we have ocean of milk. And the master of the demigods told them, say, if you want to be immortal, you need to go and join the milk ocean. The name is Caksus Ocean. Someone join it, the milk ocean now, and nectar will come out of that ocean. And that nectar no be biana or be bekana no. Sa nipa no engu obeye immortal. The demigods went there, they couldn't get the nectar out of the causal ocean, the milk ocean. The demons got the information, and because they also want to become immortal, almost call back to the causal ocean, trying to get the nectar. They did everything possible, they couldn't. So later, the master of the demigods told the demigods that you cannot do this job alone, you need the assistance of the demons. At the same time, the master of the demons, his name is Sukracharya, a very powerful demon, also told the demons, say, some person must have nectar from the milk ocean. Say, you get the assistant of the demigods. So the demigods and the demons, even though they don't agree, they always fight. But because there was one cause, I know they all came together and they went to go and join the ocean. They got to join in the ocean and they say, so I will milk, I will bucket him and I will pot him. Now they are Terekesia to now we'll try and say, I will try milk and more. We'll go try for some time. I will say the milk and will turn to yogurt without putting any acid inside. We'll turn the milk and for some time. Then it will turn to yogurt. So that's how you join. What they are this same, we'll try it. So there's a mountain called Mountain Meru. This Mountain Meru is a very huge mountain. So the demons and the demigods carried this mountain and put it in the middle of the milk ocean. There's a very long snake, the most longest thing you can think of. His name is Vasuki. Vasuki is the most longest snake. So they approach this snake that they need a rope. A bit to me, around Mountain Meru. Mountain Meru is a very huge mountain. Rope be antimunye. So they needed something a bit to me. Said the demons will be in one side, and then the demigods will be in one side. So they got this snake, Vasuki. Okay, and the demons, ewo nit baby any tiwa no, and a demigods no baby any tail no one. And into almost chain tail na demons so actually head like that. So as they keep on pulling and pulling to and fro, then the mountain in the middle of the milk ocean it carrying home to and fro like that. So like that, they moved to me for a very long time. So when they were doing this, the snake was so tired, and snake, he was emitting serious poisonous substance from the mouth, and it was killing most of the demons. But because the demons were determined that if we get this nectar, we will live. I said the 3 mountains in the coastal region, my dad used to see this in his meditation and even awake. Okay, yeah, the Mount Meru is one of the coastal mountains, So demons knew, say, if we're able to achieve this, our aim, we will become immortal. So there's no need we stopping. We will keep on. So even though the demons were dying out of the poisonous substance coming from the mouth of the longest snake, Vasuki, the demons never lost hope. They were pulling and pulling and pulling until finally the nectar came from the ocean. And when this nectar came, quickly the demons picked the nectar and let me tell you, the demigods are very powerful, but the demons are very, very, very powerful. That all the time, God have to come to the rescue of the demigod before ultimately defeating the demons. Because demons can fast, they can do all the penance, all the austerities. Oh yeah, I'm on to me. Obviously, is Vasuki still in existence? Yes, Vasuki is still there. The longest snake is still there. Yet you can't see with your physical eyes. So, demons, they are very powerful because they want to control the whole world. And so they are always fasting. They are always doing austerities. They are always doing penance. And let me tell you, so fasting, now your austerities, according to the spiritual understanding, you will acquire powers. And because the demons want to control the whole world, they want to defeat the demigods, the archangels, and the angels, they are always fasting and doing things that to me. So when it comes to power, fighting, then the demigods and then the angels, and they have issues to deal with because the demons are very powerful. So is Vasuki Ananta Shisha? No, Ananta Shisha is different from Vasuki. So The demigod quickly ran to go and do meditation and pray to God that Nyankopon, the situation is becoming serious. Okay? Say, there's going to be a problem, because if the demons become immortal, then it's going to be a very great calamity for the whole creation, not only the earth, but the whole material universe. So what happened is God disguised himself and appeared in the form of a very beautiful, beautiful damsel, a woman. Beautiful. And the beauty of this woman, no words can explain or describe. According to the scripture, the name of this expansion of God in the form of a woman, Mohini. Where Mohini means enchantress, to enchant somebody. Just the beauty of Mohini enchants the minds of everybody. So this form of God in the form of a woman was beautiful, and all of a sudden the demons, after they grabbed the nectar, they were just running. So as they were running, all of a sudden they saw this beautiful damsel lady coming from the skies. Beautiful. And the beauty, according to the scripture, as soon as the demons saw the beauty of this woman, they started ejaculating. The beauty is beyond anything you can explain. Mohini Mukti was so beautiful, say, Obi biye huna, no your bema, quickly dependent bema so regina so chilling. So as soon as the demons saw this beautiful damsel dancing and singing in the skies, they became stoned. Everybody was bemused. They were all confused. What is this beautiful thing I hear we? And in Tijuana, Omujinaye, so they were just looking at her dancing in the skies, singing beautiful tunes and all that. So quickly now, Pena, this beautiful lady descended. She stopped dancing. And the demon says, no, we want to see you dancing. We love your dancing. Please sing. We want to hear. And now this form, beautiful lady, said, no, baby, I don't stay there for long. And I can see you guys are fighting among yourselves, so I am not going to stay here. What the demons, king, they say, so are you saying that if we stop our fighting, you will stay here and dance and sing for us? And this Obano, Mohini, this beautiful picture and dance, and they say, yes, if you stop fighting among yourself, I will dance, I will sing, and then at the end of the day, I will marry the one who is the great among you demons. Until cancer happen, demon king one and no nectar. I say, yes, please. Then take the nectar. If you will dance and sing, and afterwards marry Obioya powerful Emudia, then we allow you to hold this our nectar. One was saying, no, you guys are very powerful, referring to the demons. Who will to me pa mo ho ade today the money demigods nya ya adwuma baako na bibie free say adwuma no bre no maba na insi say mo be share no mo de ahoden afa mo de dwane. A great man will never do this to somebody who is weak. So for the fact that you demons are stronger than the demigods, and you're right to say mo no mo nyina bre wa de ho na mo de ahoden be fa dwane. So it means say you demons are weaker and then the demigods are stronger. Because a strong person will not use their strength to cheat people. So Okasa say, I shit demons because the demons don't want anybody to tell them, say the demigods are superior to them. And I say, yes, say, if you feel, say, you demons are superior to the demigods, then it means you guys have to allow the thing to be shared among two of you. Like the set of the demons and the demigods. But as far as the say, the demigods are superior to you. And demons love money, demons love drinks, demons love women. So for a woman, a beautiful woman, to speak this way, they felt so bad. So they told us, okay, if that's the case, take the nectar and then share it among us. If you will marry one of us after the whole processes. So quickly, the demigods appeared in the scene. And then this beautiful lady, this beautiful damsel. You see, when the scripture actually describes the features and the form of Mohini, my brother, my sister here, watching me, you will not fathom the meaning. I mean the explanation. See, the eyes start from here, very huge and big eyeballs, and the body is all proportionate. The breast, the back, the hands, the hips, everything is all proportionate to Adia Wintimum for Wajimpu. She was so beautiful, and the body emanated very wonderful fragrances. You become mesmerized. So it is not the fault of the demons, though, because the woman was beautiful beyond explanation. So this beautiful woman, Mohini Moti, catch up and say, the demons will sit here, the demigods will sit here. I'm going to share this nectar among you. And because the demons are considered superior, you guys are powerful than the demigods, after the whole process, I will marry one of you, or demon side. So the demon agreed. So Mohini Moti was sharing this. Okay? To do demigods no why. Okay? So Odru demigods no why. Now I'm more the original nectar. No. Odru demons no why. No, but changing no. Mohini Moti, she is an expansion of God, so she can do everything. Until Odru demons on the side of her. Na what change the nectar no more something on Benum, because if the demons drinks the nectar, they will become immortal, and there's no way they're going to die. Okay? And it's not if the demons become powerful to the point that they become immortal, they will consume the whole universe. And God doesn't wish this to happen. So Mohini Edru demigods and what the real nectar, or drew the demons and what now we're changing a different thing. So there was one demon who is very smart and very intelligent. So this demon could detect, say, when this beautiful woman gets to the demigod side, nectar now or the mom on the color is different. But Odru demons on also why color or the mom on is different. So also suspected that something crooked was happening. So quickly, or expanding the home and or disguising the home, and now we're at the line of the demigods. So fortunately or unfortunately, no, Okojina, the sun god and the moon god, Omuntem. Don't forget, all these, the moon, the sun, the stars, they are all planets. And all these planets, they have their presiding deity. Okay? The presiding deity is the angel or the demigod who is in charge of that. So the moon, even though when a ball there's a personality in the moon, a friend of Chandra. Okay? Or non a shop of so. We are not body no. There is a personality inside. Okay? His name is Vivashvan. On the control. So all the planets are being controlled by personalities, and these personalities are called demigods. Okay? Obviously, where in the scriptures can we read this? Please, if you're very familiar with the Vedas, there's one portion of the Vedas called the Purana, Vishnu Purana. If you go to the Vishnu Purana, you will see all this story. And it's not just a story, it's something that happened. Okay? The Vishnu Purana record all the happenings normally see from time immemorial or recorded bibia a day eba. So, like I said, in all the planets, they are all personalities. There are beings, deities living in those planets. Okay? So, this demon or these guys in the honor echo share the moon and the sun omuntem. So, this beautiful lady, don't forget, this wonderful, beautiful lady is, can at least you guys say that, is it the same as Mohini Ekadesi? Yes. That Ekadesi is the day that personality, Mohini, appeared. The day Mohini appeared is one of the Ekadesis I fasted on that day. So, God knows everything. So, God in the form of a woman, a beautiful woman, still knows what is happening, but God calls this a pastime. something like a drama, something to teach, people. So she knows what is happening, but she kept quiet. She was just trying to enjoy the pastime. So this guy's demon, sitting in between the moon and the sun. So this beautiful woman was sharing when he got there. He gave the moon, he gave this demon, and then gave the sun as well. So as soon as I said demon and the milk and nectar and can and one pet, instantly, and the body this guy is now fade off. So he have to assume his body of a demon. So or the nectar and can and one obedoma penna. The sun god and the moon god said, no, he is a demon. So quickly, this female expansion of God assumed the real form and then invoke a weapon called the Sudarshan Chakra. And this Sudarshan Chakra is a weapon of God that Nyankopon defend the devotees. So when any demon tries to attack any godly man, if this person is a devotee of God, God sends the Sudarshan Chakra to pursue this demon. Command Mr. Jnana, I saw you last time at Hachu. Okay, Mate. I am moving to know it could be true. So this Sudarshan Chakra was invoked by this female aspect of God and quickly share this demonity. By now the nectar na canon nectar, whatever the nectar touches will become immortal. So the head became mortal, then the body became mortal, even though both the head and the trap. Okay. So this demon who sat in between the sun and the moon, nani DFN, Rahu. Until you share the tino be a Rahu planet, and the body be a Ketu planet. So you'll be a winning astrologer. Anytime you will see Rahu or Ketu retrograde in someone's star, the person enters into difficult situations. So this demon, the head became Rahu, and then the body became Ketu. And they are planets. They are black planets in the galaxy. So Obi be an astrologer and Obi be an otimi astral projection. If you can go far, you can see those black planets in there. And these planets are powerful planets because even though they were demons, or maybe eternal, so they still continue to cause havoc. Okay? Otu Achampo said, please, that the story is confusing. How is it confusing? Maybe anyone shall say until in tempting me, we are in your time, not your story, you'll understand. Those who started listening, no, I don't think it's confusing at all. Okay. So the demon sat in between the moon and the sun. So or taking nectar now and a report to say he is a demon. So instantly that beautiful aspect of God, Mohini Mokti, who is just an expansion of God for this process, because God knows demons love women. So for me to be able to get the nectar back from them, no, I have to play a drama. Okay? Said the beya made me enya the kodia me hear from one. Okay? So, quickly, demons nina skatai. So now the demon niti yecha niti ababeye Rahu planet, the body ni moon is ababeye Ketu planet. So from time to time, okay, from time to time, when this demon, Rahu, or Kai say, Bibi a no or your full personality, but because of the sun and the moon in tini chanitino, not on your chance, especially when the moon or the sun is positioned in a way, obetini attack or more quickly. This planet, not a year Rahu planet, a black planet, attack the sun. Now, according to the scripture, anytime the Rahu planet attack the sun, no, the sun will become dark. Okay? Because the planet is black, quickly, the sun become blackish in color. So when Rahu swallows the sun will struggle to get energy. But that demon is powerful, I told you before. So according to the scripture, the sun god would cry to God that, my dear Lord, please save me. As soon as the sun god prays to the Almighty God, God will send the Sudarshan chakra, that weapon, and the heat that follows that weapon is 10,000 times what the sun can generate. So the Sudarshan chakra will enter into the sun globe. It will energize the sun globe, but the heat will be like 10,000 times the normal hotness, you know. The demon can no more contain the sun, so you have to release the sun. That time, science tells you, so be the solar eclipse at that point, and when you be free, and because at that point, you know, the Sudarshan chakra enters into the sun globe, and the heat in a generated for the sun, no, it's like the 10,000 times the heater sun ever. Okay, to the point it said this demon can no more hold the sun planet captive. No, but Jnana. And until the next time you see solar eclipse, don't look at it, because when you beat me okay, when you beat me because at that point, you know, the Supreme Lord sent the Sudarshan chakra, and the heat that is generated within the sun, no, can kill the cells of your eyes, can destroy the lens on your eyes. So that time, you know, don't look at it. That is the sun. Don't forget, the nature of the sun is to produce heat and light. So we say, what of that of the moon? When the demon gets angry and he doesn't attack the sun, he attacks the moon. When he attacks the moon, he is able to overcome the moon. Initially, the moon knows that anytime the sun has been attacked by this same demon, no, the sun generates some heat. So that heat already defeated the demon. So as soon as I say, when demon attack the moon will try to generate some heat, but naturally, the moon doesn't have its own light. It doesn't have its own heat. But because of that try, you know, according to science, during the full lunar eclipse, you know, they see some traces of heat within the moon. They have studied this science for the past 60 years, but they don't know where the heat comes from, because the moon doesn't contain any heat. So the scripture says, when the moon is being attacked, you know, or Kai say, oh, anytime the sun is being attacked, you know, or generate heater, or to me defeated demon, no? So the moon tries to generate heat. And because the moon no yet idea generate heat in it, you know, there will still be some small traces of heat within the moon, but moon no generate heat. So what the moon does, and they say the moon is soothing, the moon is cool. So the moon generates severe coldness, a very, very cold. Very, very cold to the point, say the demon cannot contain that coldness. Okay, at that point, the demon leaves the moon. So two opposite things. When the demon, Rahu, attacks the sun god, the sun have to generate so much heat to the point, say, this demon cannot contain the hotness, no Jnana. Or attacking the moon, and the moon god also prays to God. God sends severe coldness into the globe of the moon, and the moon becomes very, very cold. Okay? Very cold to the point that the demon cannot contain it. Because when I'm saying coldness cannot give us any problem with our sight. That is why we can relax and look at the lunar eclipse without we having any issues with our sight. Because the moon doesn't generate heat, it actually generates severe coldness, and that coldness is able to defeat the demon. So anytime you see an eclipse, in ancient times, anytime there's an eclipse, it is a sign of a bad omen. A bad omen means an impending calamity, something that is not positive. So it is not right, according to the Bhavasya Purana, according to the Vishnu Purana, for you to look at the eclipse, because it's a sign of bad omen and it emits a lot of bad omens. So even in the time of Babylonian tradition, Egyptians, those days, they knew, say, eclipse is a bad omen. So of course, say eastern part of the world, say India, no matter, do eclipse fire, everybody rush to the holy river Ganges to go and take a dip, or any other holy river, because they know, say, the omen is a bad omen. It's not good for us to look at. So a true eclipse, I'm telling you, it might be like a wonderful experience for you to see, but it is not a good thing for you to look at. So I was saying, say, during the olden times, ancient Babylonian time, Bribiana full eclipse, either solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, they know, say, it's a negative omen, a bad omen. And actually what it means, and they said there's going to be a death of a great king or a great leader or somebody who is great in society. So Bribiana ombehu lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, I am say it can be say omohen ebabiwu. That is during the time of ancient Babylonian culture. So anytime because see those days, now you need cameras be a capture BBBA, no money any gadgets or multimedia cost BBA, but the astrologers were able to detect, say, this day there's going to be eclipse. Okay? There's going to be eclipse there. They can see before time. To baby so I'm say no money gadgets be as science and but how did they know all these things? If you read history, Babylonian history like 4,000 years ago, they were having this brain to calculate. Their mathematicians were so powerful, say they could calculate the position of the stars of the planet of the galaxy without sending any gadgets up there. So Omuhu said there's going to be a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse there. For them, nature say their king is going to die, or a great king is going to die. So what they will do is, they say, they will choose a fake king and a fake queen. They will create a fake, throne for them. So on the sugar and milk, they will do some ritual and bath them and represent that they are the king and the queen. So after all this ritual, these two people will be killed, and then they will be burnt to ashes, with including everything, their dressing, their thrones and everything. I actually say, calamity, I think, they have transferred all that negative energy into a fake king and a fake queen. So this is something they used to do. So eclipse of the moon, eclipse of the sun, even though it might look so nice, because entire see, okay, entire see, and it will be a person. But according to metaphysics, this is not a very good thing for us to look at, because it's a sign of a bad omen. Okay, so the TN said we need to be very careful. So during solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, it's not a good thing for you to look at, because it's a bad omen. And like I said, in this century, 230 lunar eclipse NABC, and out of the 230, 85 NAB full lunar eclipse. And among all these 85, in the ABC in the new channel, and a betcha, okay. And the betche I bet lasted for 6 hours and then I think 14 minutes. By the time period and kasa but so many be covered completely I bet lasted for 1 hour 43 minutes and then 35 seconds. So this is not a good time for you to look at, because it is a sign of a bad omen. So at this period, say if you are close to any holy river, you go and dip yourself there, take a bath, and also will see water or how you bath there. And I'll be to me the salt because it's a sign of a bad omen. Okay? So the American BCN say, in fact, there are secrets behind the happenings in the world. Okay? There are secrets, but science don't know all these things. Science has so much information. By the time they get to a point that they don't have any information, but they speculate and give us any information. Because I know very well, say, Yes, Prabhu is saying that yes, during that time you can fast also, during solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, if you can fast, that's the best thing also. You can do that, it's good. Okay, so science, it drew by no money information. They keep on saying something because I remember so when we were kids, science was your call, Bosumim. No call Bosumim when they sent from a BN ho, two Pajon and Nakaho, the BM move, but they planted the American flag there. But actually, I'm call back, I'm going to 5 pictures and they buy, you know. They saw, say, flag number see one, it was moving to and fro. So the question is, say, from man knew what, another force of gravity knew what, they ain't, and another fan, I mean, flag never one, a move to and fro. And yet, almost there were no human beings, there were no living entities there. But the pictures, they see spots of light. A draw where you don't see, but now you won't that's so. Adia sana nam so na be who say light is a man for dying so. In the night you see that, but in the daytime you don't see it. So the fact is the science they are doing so well, but when they get to a point where they don't have much information, instead of say or make us where the yin know, they tell us something what their mind tells them, and I feel say that's they are doing their job. But for us, you know, students of the mystical realm, you know, we have some of these answers, and we like to give these answers. And you know, where your life I'm going to explain this very occurrence ever by your name soon. It been by experience 27th, and it been by experience on the 28th. So this so far. Maybe my name say Obi a bisa question. Let me check and see. Say Obi a bisa question. Be na my hair. Doku Dixon Snow say hi boss. So people that worship the sun god and the moon god is not bad. My brother, they say worshiping any other thing apart from God is not good. The only being, the only personality who deserves to be worshipped is God Almighty. Yes, the sun, the moon, all the angels, the demigods, the archangels, because they represent God, we can honor them and show them respect. But all our worship should be directed to God. It is not the best thing for you to worship, the creation instead of the creator. So the supreme absolute truth, Ishwara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda Sarava Karanam Karanam. Krishna, that's God. He's the supreme being. He has a form like us, even though his form is not made of material things. His form is full of knowledge, bliss, and eternity. He's the friend of all. He's the proprietor of everything. He's the only one who deserves our worship. All other forms, yes, they deserve respect and honor, but we should always do that with understanding. Say they are not the supreme is there. And because they represent the supreme, they deserve to be served. But when they say they are suprema, then it becomes idol worshipping. Yes. Z Kalanga says, Jnana, I have the Vedas, but I don't understand whenever I read it. Yes, the Vedas is not so easy. The brain that wrote that is a deep brain, and you really need to be up there before you can really understand. It's difficult. So I would recommend go online. If you're using an iPhone, go to App Store and you download an app called the Veda Base. Veda Base. Veda means V-E-D-A, then the base is B-A-S-E. So V-E-D-A-B-A-S-E, Veda Base. Download that app. The Vedas has been minimized in the intensity of the gravity of its understanding to a point that ordinary people like us can understand. So you can download the Veda Base, or if you're using an Android phone, go to the Google Play Store and download the Veda Base. You read it and you'll get so much information. So Lawrence Osei Owusu say, what about blood moon? Yes, the blood moon, America said, the moon, at times, based on the surface of the earth, okay? The surface of the earth, a bear reflected on the moon. So when the demon attacks the moon, the surface of the earth also reflects the color. The Bible says a red color and a reflected on the surface of the earth, and I want to the moon will turn to blood, like reddish in color at times. So don't forget, say January, you be any blue moon, and it depended on the surface of the earth. The rays of the sun now be passing through the surface of the earth. Those rays will give a color of the moon. So if you I'm thinking January 2019 or so, you're gonna have another full lunar eclipse. Okay, like I said, you've been 230 lunar eclipses in this century. 85 of them are full lunar eclipse. But what we are experiencing today and tomorrow, And the Bechepa is the fastest, and a time the Bechepa. Samuel Kingsley, Ajaman say, please, Dr. Jnana, come to Oman too, please. Okay, some of those when I'm organizing, I'm inviting me, I will come. Oba Mama Kwan said, please, I have received the items you gave Lucia, but tried calling several times. When can I call after this program? Oba Aman Pacho, training picture. No man, I'm sending you training picture. No, I send him a WhatsApp picture. No, send it separately. May voice note. Eddie Amman, one day we are busy. I used to know. Mao Kofi say, wow, you look good, Daddy. Thank you. Evelyn Anima say, wow. Otu Achampa say, why would God have to disguise himself to get something from a personality he has created? Yes, the Tian said God doesn't need to disguise himself to take anything. He can take it by force, by hook, by crook. But we call this a pastime. Okay? A pastime. Beyond the end, you can nay. So Yanko Pond in a hot in give from story ends. But God wanted to prove said those are idea of when we get to a situation here and more, he will do everything to support us. So because the demons are serving the interest of God, God have to go to any extra mile of taking him, assuming the form of a woman, just because he want to please the demigods. So God does anything to please his devotees. He go any extra mile to please the devotees because the devotees are worshiping him. Frank Roxon say it will destroy your retina. Yes, the retina of the eye, when you look at the solar eclipse, it even said the retina of the eye. And I join your boy, my name is good afternoon, Jenna. Please, will you pass by Dubai when you're going back to Ghana? I'm Patrick Debbie. Me for Dubai this time around. I have many other things to do in Ghana. And me free, I'm going Ghana. Be from Ghana, I'll come to Dubai, but I say me do Ghana answer. Okay. Every animal say deep teachings, as always, thanks. Yes. This is a very deep mystery. Many people don't know. Science will not tell you this. There's no department in any school or much we know. So at times, even because they go study all that, because there's no department a mystical things in the world. We have department for biology, chemistry, physics, and all that, but there's no department for teaching the soul or metaphysical things. That's the problem. So fortunately, some of us are access to these things, Yeah, so we've decided not to keep it to ourselves. So we will share it. Okay. Berlina Jose say, is it going to be worldwide, Jnana? And when can I watch it in Germany? Yes, it's going to be worldwide, but I think some part of Greenland and the USA and Canada might not be able to experience it. Some few parts bit me experience it, but Greenland, Canada, and the USA, most of it is lunar eclipse. Stephen Adam said, did God himself manifest to write the Vedas? Yes. The Vedas was not written by any human being. The Vedas was there billions of years ago. It was not even written. Now, if I say, Sruti. Sruti means it was spoken. So the master would just speak it and the disciple will capture it for life. But before this, our last age started, Kali Yuga started, God foresaw, said, the human beings of Kali Yuga, our mind ability is very small. We cannot capture things. We cannot keep things. We forget easily. So there was a need for him to write the scriptures that billions of years ago. No, so God himself have to manifest in the material world as Vyasadeva to write them down. So it is not any human being who wrote those scriptures. God himself came down and wrote it, and that is a fact. That's why I say information bihana or bianim. You see it in the Vedas. Yes, Adwa success. So please, we should not prepare the Odeaba oil. Yes, please. And nefumu no, you should not use it to prepare the Odeaba and oil and soap, because it is not a good thing. Please don't use tonight's eclipse or the full moon to prepare the Odeaba soap and the oil. Why? Eunice say, so this means demons are very powerful and strong. How can we get rid of them or their effect on us? Yes, the demons are very powerful. It is only God who can defeat the demons. That's why we're supposed to live righteous life. When you live righteous life, we live close to God, and God himself will take care of the situation. Emmanuel Meza say, happy to see you, boss. Yeah, thank you. Kwakwa Champion say, good morning, Jnana. Yes, it's afternoon here. It's after 2 p.m. here. Okay. I said thanks for the information. That's just gonna do is saying that. Kofi Major say hello, Papa. Thanks for the info. Eunice Abiu Dambata say thank you very much, Jnana, for enlightening us. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah, Brian Nooks Bank say please. This is not about the topic. Yes, you are asking something about the signs on the nails. One day we will talk about those things also. Yeah, John Mark say hello, Master. Please, the WhatsApp teachings. Yes. May try say your statistics do you properly. It has to say you do all Sunday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Yeah, life and that. The other days, you make you see this by WhatsApp teaching. So me what materials know how that mindset you be seeing one day. I just say, can we bath with Jnana leaves? The best thing is to bath with seawater or salty water. A requia Kumi Afari say, if there is a mystical information, how do science know the hour it will last? Yeah, Mrs. Adiatiani say the positioning of these planets and then the elements in the galaxy, it follow some sequence, okay? And the planets are there. The planets, the positioning are there. So science and almost send it almost cameras, satellites and capture those informations, and those information, and nobody really the meaning of what is going to happen. They have to say in previous or more or money in one day, once or more book be more kind. Okay, or more than so those signs and representing the West now walking king kind. Jordan Safaswa or Timoking kind. So that's the meaning. So science for or more satellite, it capture the position of this, these planets, these stars in the galaxy, and they know. Say they've been following this for a very long time, so they know. Say this means that, this means that. That's why they're able to tell you exactly what is going to happen and within which duration, ABC. But like I said, before science for air shots on best Sunday or more devices across the horn, na quantity for na no one name be about science, and they were able to see all these things. No one send any device there. So how were they able to find out? Because this is a sign of astrology. And they were astrologers, so they will be able to tap into those information and then give the interpretation to the laymen. Frank Yeboah said, please, what do we do when we have full moon? Yeah, when you have a full moon, the best thing to do is to pray because it's a very wonderful time. Or any spiritual thing, positive, that's the best time for you to do. Okay. La Vista is saying, when is it going to be the eclipse? The eclipse is today, 27th of July. And some places also may appear 28th of July. That's tomorrow. So today, Friday and Saturday, and Saturday, BC. Why? Yeah, so Mayatu Laber said, Daddy, I only want to thank you and all those around you. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah, Joseph Abekan said, who is Jesus Christ? Long subject matter. We have to discuss it later. It can't be today, please. Yeah, time now, as I said, your meeting will wait in time and so. The members are already waiting. So I have to get prepared and then go and then start. During our meeting, also, you be your life. So, over time, stay put and then watch us. Madam Asibe Brebe, me patch, when share video, no, I share video, no, why? When you like it for us. You can invite friends also. I'm sure we are, the HD version, about control YouTube. So, go to YouTube, search for Transformation Era, and then